In this video you'll see that my wife Vicky has once again ended up in hospital through really no fault of her own. The thing I wanted to bring about in this video was things that we were not aware of, was the associated costs with going to hospital when you're travelling on the road. Now we've got good hospital insurance coverage and everything else like that, but in this case she broke a leg, and even though we've got good insurance, the breaking of the leg made her unable to get in and out of the caravan, never alone trying to get in and out of the truck. So we had really no options but for her to fly home from Kalgoorlie back to Albury, and she had to go straight from the hospital to the airport and then catch connecting flights, which as it turned out didn't quite go to plan. She got from Kalgoorlie to Perth all right, but missed the flight. There was delays and missed the connecting flight, so they put her up in Perth for the night and put her onto a flight this morning, and then she had some difficulties there where she got left at Sydney Airport for hours on end, unable to move, in a wheelchair that she can't move herself. Didn't have access to toilets or food or anything else like that. They were calling out over the speaker for her. They've left her in the wrong place, but anyhow, she got home eventually. That's the end of the story. But it just goes to show that even if you have good insurance, there's no coverage for the insurance people to fly you from. All the ambulance coverage you've got and all the insurance coverage will get you to the nearest hospital, but it won't transfer you from hospital to hospital, as in from Kalgoorlie in Perth to Albury in bottom of New South Wales. It wasn't a huge expense. I think the flights cost us about $1,500, but it's all the other incidental things that you don't think of, such as she'll need a wheelchair, all the medications that are not covered by insurance and everything else like that, special painkillers and things like that. The hospitals don't cover it. And the other thing about travelling in a truck, was very, very difficult in Kalgoorlie to run around and pick up things, like just simple things like a bag to carry all the clothes in, because while you're in the caravan, the last thing you need is luggage bags, little things like that. And you're racing around town in a truck, in a car park situation. Yeah, not good. But there was a lot of little things that we'd never even thought of. And I pray it doesn't happen to other people as well, but I don't know how you can anticipate not just the cost but the inconveniences and everything else like that. So currently I'm in the Nullarbor, driving home from Kalgoorlie back to Albury with just myself and the dog. Yeah, it's a long boring trip that way, and we're heading straight home, we're not deviating anywhere. Yeah, just to fill you in on the problems. There's a lot of problems to think about, but it's just, yeah, not an ideal situation. And I'm glad it was, no offence, but I'm glad she broke the leg and not me. And then she'd have to get the truck and the caravan back by herself, which I think is fairly daunting. Not she wouldn't be able to, but it's just something she's not had a lot of experience with. But it's something we'd never really considered before. Something to think about anyhow. Thank you, and now we'll play bits and clips of the video. Thank you. Here we are having lunch at Broad Arrow Tavern. The beer garden. We got a play area, live music. Having a the afternoon, which will be at T2.
Alright, this is a place that Rex frequented last time we went.
Good on you.
We went for a tour of the ladies' establishment. The Cuesta Casa. You can actually go on a tour because it's listed as a historical brothel. It's yeah,
It's
interesting.
3 p.m. tour.
A 3 p.m. tour, and all I can say is it's interesting. Probably worth it if you're like us and didn't know anything about them.
Vic's up to her usual tricks in Western Australia, off the hospital again. Yep.
What are the odds?
We had a small accident in the dog park. Culprits here. Alright, we're off to hospital. Just a bit more to how Vicky broke a leg. We went to Kalgoorlie just for the day, or one night, and we got our supplies and everything else like that. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we thought, well, we'll take Ralphie to the dog park so we can have a run around. And we went to the dog park. There's a few dogs there, and Ralphie was running around and playing amok with all the other dogs. There was a gentleman standing in towards the middle of the park, and he had a big black dog, and he had it on a lead. Then he let his dog loose, and it wanted to eat Ralphie, basically. He started chasing and attacking it and snapping at it, and Ralphie come racing back over to us for protection, being a pup, and at full pelt he come running towards us, and Vic took a step to the left and Ralphie took a step to the right, and he's run straight into Vic and broke her legs in well, broke the 2 bones, and Vic went down in a screaming heap, literally screaming, pain and agony, and the bloke just grabbed his dog and pissed off. Didn't even come over and say, how you going, or, you know, you're right, can I help, anything like this. Just grabbed his dog and pissed off. Yeah, I mean, it's not his fault, it's not the dog's fault, but gee whiz, he could have asked if we were all right. And just to top matters off, when the ambos got there and they were treating Vicky on the ground, and they had their drug case, or whatever you call, bag full of medicines and paraphernalia, opened up beside her, some other ladies come into the dog park, let a dog off the lead. It's come straight over, cocked its leg and pissed in the bag. Ruined everything. Ruined all the medicines and everything. They had to throw them all out. But and they were not happy. They thought that the lady might have the decency to see the medics treating someone on the ground, not to let the dog off. But yeah, this is the trouble you get sometimes in the dog parks. Some people, yeah, just a little bit different, that's all. But anyhow, that's how Vic broke a leg. Yeah, thanks for listening. Well, Kalgoorlie. Here's Vicky in the Kalgoorlie hospital.
Rex threw me to the ground.
Enjoying her hospital stay.
Far from
Yet again. Vicky loves coming to Western Australia.
We're never coming back.
And she loves the inside of the Western Australian hospitals.
It is better than Royal Perth Hospital.
Say that again.
It is better than Royal Perth Hospital. Immediately, it is better than Royal Perth. They said I couldn't tell a lie. Oh, don't. It is really sore.
Here we are at Kalgoorlie Hospital, and Vicky's in a usual situation, lying in the hospital bed, enjoying the holiday trip around Australia. Yay!
Yeah. 2 broken bones in one leg. Yeah, it's a great holiday.
Yeah. Only a couple more hours and you're in for the op. Get it all fixed up, hopefully. Anyhow.
I'm so lucky.
Say good day to everybody.
Hello.
Enjoying your stay?
Oh, it's wonderful.
No worries.
You better turn it off shortly.
This is Vic in hospital, Saturday morning. 2 days now since the op.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the leg there and the knee. It doesn't look too bad. And they've got an arrow.
It's not that bigger.
They've done an arrow here so they know
How straight
where
it
it
should
was.
be. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's still sore.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
The swelling's gone down a fair bit too.
Yeah. You got some marks up there from the wrapping of the this here.
Yeah, it's got to go back on.
Yeah, but it's left some welt marks, that's all.
Oh, yeah. That's probably just the residue of the dye, the disinfectant stuff.
Yeah. So this is Vicky's room. TV and yeah. Quite pleasant as far as hospital rooms go.
The last one I want to see in a long time. I took that one right.
This is the 72-hour camping free camp in the middle of Kalgoorlie. It's quite a nice setup. They empty the bins quite regularly. The place is well looked after. There's a dump point here, there's water points. And straight opposite here is a park for the kids to play in. Green grass. I don't know what it's like in the middle of summer. I imagine the grass might go and the vehicles might take over. There's a toilet block there. It's okay, but it gets frequently used. And there's in the mornings there's a coffee truck up there from about 6 in the morning through to 12. On Saturday it's a bit later, I think it might be from 7 till 12. But during the week it's there at 6. I know that must be there earlier than 6 because I walk the dog at 6. And they've got a queue up of people waiting for coffees and that then, so might be a bit earlier. Yeah, but, you can see there's a bit of foul weather starting to come in. It's supposed to rain for the next, or today and tomorrow. Fair bit of rain involved. Yeah, just taking the dog for a walk. Vic's still in hospital. A couple more days yet before she can get out. And we really struggle. She'll be in the caravan. We'll have to get a taxi from the hospital to the caravan. She certainly can't get in and out of the truck yet. Yeah. No, it's quite a nice area. Walking paths. Anyhow, that's us for now. Ralphie, come here. Hey, Ralph. Good boy. Yeah, did you enjoy your run around the park? Ralphie playing with all his mates. Yep, checking out all his friends, having a good run, burning off some energy. It's the way to go. Run all day if you could. Well, after an extended stay in Kalgoorlie, the dog and I were back on the road, heading towards home. Don't know how long it'll take us, but there's no rush. Anyhow, here's to the road ahead.